Hello there and welcome to yet another amazing video recording series where we're going to be taking a look at the observation corner video for week 31, the red coupon week, where games are going to be played between the 4th and the 5th of February 2023. My name remains Raymond Engineer and I'm your host. But before we dive straight into the business of today, I want to especially take our time to thank every one of you that has stayed with me on this particular channel this far, and also to thank every one of you also that are new to our channel, seeing our videos for the first time. I want to also kindly request that if you're new to this channel or just seeing videos on this channel for the first time, and you actually love what we do here and you want to go a long way to keep receiving this kind of video content from us that will always put you in winning ways at the end of every pool week, all I'm requesting from you is for you to click on that subscription button to actually get subscribed to our channel. And also remember that subscription is actually free. You're not going to be paying a dime to actually get subscribed to our free channel. And having subscribed to our channel, click on that notification icon to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series, just like the one you're seeing right now here on this particular channel. And click on that like button to like all our videos. Starting with this particular video, click on that share button to share it to all your social media handles so that more people will get to discover our channel and also stand a chance to benefit from the freebies we gift out here on a weekly basis. And lastly, make use of the comment section to drop your comment on whatever you feel we should add or remove from our subsequent video recording series, and as this will help us improve on the quality of videos we render for you guys, and also do videos that will save your interest, because your interest is our utmost priority. Okay, having done that, let's dive straight into the business of today. We have a couple of sequences here that are going to give us some reliable pay, some reliable draws, and also some reliable bankers this particular week that will put you in winning ways. Most of these sequences in the observation corner video version 2 are paid sequences, so kindly make use of them. Go through your records to confirm them. The sequences that they've been playing since the inception of this particular season before you proceed to making use of them as reliable numbers to produce draws at the end of the day. Okay, because I won't be held liable for any losses you encounter. And remember, this is a game of football gambling, and nothing is too sure. We didn't go to Cardiff, so there's every tendency that any number we project here can actually fail to draw. So always take what you can afford to lose. Our first observation here comes from a setting that states that after every cup week, all you need to do is locate on the special advanced fixtures box 6 of the high score quiz, and this week we have at box 6 of high score quiz number 42. Whatever number you find there is always a full-time draw. Now, having picked your first draw, the second draw from that particular number, how to get your second draw rather, is for you to add the individual integers of that particular first draw. Okay, for this week we have 42 at box 6 of high score quiz, which is our first draw. So the to get our second draw, you add the individual digits of 42, which we have 4 and 2. So 4 plus 2 will give us 8. So 4 plus 2 will give us 6. So the two projected draws there are number 6 and number 42 from that particular sequence. And also Sea Rangers by team at away is to pick a third draw by number, giving us a very reliable nap from there, which is actually projecting number 6, number 42, and number 49 for 3/3 full-time draws. So that is actually a paid sequence. You won't see it online. I actually took our time to give it out to you guys for free. Okay, that is our first observation. Our second observation comes from a setting that states that whenever on any week you add the individual digits of week number, which we have 31 here, 3 plus 1, and gives us a result which locates Crystal Palace at away. This week we have 31 as week number, so 3 plus 1 is 4, and if you go to number 4 at away, we have Crystal Palace there at away, okay, number 4, which was the result of the addition of the individual digit of week number. Whenever that happens, all you need to do is locate a team called Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest, okay, to pick your first draw. Nottingham Forest is actually at number 6 to be our first draw. Then the next thing for you to do is locate the game under week number to be your second draw. The week number this week is actually number 31. So you go and pick number 32, which is again below week number, to be your second draw. But before you pick number 32 as your second draw, all you need to do is count the total home and away alphabet of that your second draw. The result which you will get must locate a team called Blackpool either at home or at away. So at number 32 here, which is one down from week number, we have Crewe versus Grimsby. So if you want to count, Crewe carries 5 alphabets, while Grimsby carries 7 alphabets. So 7 plus 5 will give us 12. And if you go to that number 12, you see we have Blackpool there at away. So whenever those conditions are being met, just come back to where we have the week number and pick one down, which is 32, and also go and locate Nottingham Forest for your second draw. So that particular sequence is projecting Nottingham Forest for a first draw, which is at number 6, and number 32, which is one down of week number. The reference weeks are week 18 of this current season, and this is the second time of it repeating itself in week 31. Okay, having seen that, our third observation comes from Bob Morton International Paper, and on Bob Morton International Paper full list column, we have a sequence which I gifted out here as a premium pay one of the weeks back, and that sequence actually states that whenever on full list number 27, 28, 29 of Bob Morton International Paper about 00 BBC and 00 at 27, 28, 29. Then the two 00s are to pick a very reliable pair from there. So this week the two 00s here are number 30 and 38 to be 1 or 2 full-time draws. But there is also an observation here that these three numbers can actually be 3/3 dead games. Why I am saying so is because this sequence has actually been playing for a very long time. But if you go back to week 12, which this sequence actually came up, in week 12 we actually had a similar thing like this, where we have a number 27, 28, 29, 00 BBC and 00. But in that particular week 12, we had number 15 in one of the 00s, we had number 20, and we had number 35. Okay, so if you add number 15 to number 20, it gifted us a result which was 35. So which were the three numbers available there, and the three numbers actually failed. The same thing is repeating itself this week. Okay, if you check the first 00, which is number 27 of full list, we have number 30 there. The second number there, which is the BBC at number 28 of full list, we have number 8 there. So if you add 30 to 8, it gives us a result which is 38, which is the second 00. So this is a repetition of what actually happened in week 12. So this particular pay is a 50-50 thing. It can actually bring up 1/2 from here, and it can actually fail the three numbers as 3 dead games. Okay, so to my esteemed subscribers, on a personal note, I would advise you stay off these three numbers, because precisely I know that number 30 is a home win, but for number 8 and 38, I cannot precisely tell you that it's going to pick a draw or not. So on a personal note, I am staying off all these three numbers and I'm not going to be making use of it. That was just an observation, so I had to take out time to explain it to you guys in details. Okay, our next observation here comes from a setting that states that on every blue week, whenever Triple Jinx number one picks a draw in a blue week since the inception of this particular season, on the next week, which is always a red week, mark any number that is in Triple Jinx number one as a full-time draw. If it fails in a blue week, then on a red week, which is the following week, it will also fail Triple Jinx number one. So last week, Triple Jinx number one actually picked a draw. So this week, we have number 5 at Triple Jinx number 1 to pick a full-time draw. And the games are Newcastle versus West Ham United. So number 5 is being projected based on this sequence, blue to red sequence, to be a full-time draw this particular week. Okay, you can go through your records to actually confirm that for yourself before you actually pick it to be a full-time draw. Okay, the second to the last sequence which we have for you guys this particular week has to do with the setting that states that whenever on every since week 27 of this particular season, all you need to do is locate number 7 away team last alphabet to give you one full-time draw. It started in week 27, repeated in week 28, repeated in week 29, in week 30, and this is week 31, being the 5th week. So here number 7 away team here last alphabet is Manchester City, and the last alphabet here is Y. So Y represents the numerical value of 25 to pick a full-time draw. So it's projecting number 25 this week to be one full-time draw, but this particular number 25 is a number I do not like, based on the fact that we have a sequence that projects it as a very reliable pair with 45. Okay, so it's projecting 25 for one full-time draw. Okay, away from that, our next sequence here has to do with a setting that states that whenever Oxford United shares the same family digits with St. Mirren at home, both teams has to be at home, just like what we have this week. Oxford is actually at number 25 home, while St. Mirren is at number 45 home. Whenever they share the same family digits, it's for one or two full-time draws. Then whenever that setting actually comes up, all you need to do is locate a team called Bristol City to pick a draw by team, and also locate a team called I think there are two teams there, Bristol City and two teams. I can't recall the other one because it's Bristol City and I've actually forgotten that other team, but one of the team is Bristol City. I think in the first setting which it actually came up was in 2020 week 16. The two teams, Bristol City and the other team which I've forgotten, actually met, okay, at one position to pick one full-time draw. So you can revert back to that week to confirm the second team. Then that was actually on I think a purple week. The next time it set was actually in week 10 of 2021-2022, which is last season, and it played 4/4 that week. Then the third week it actually set was the second week was actually I think a blue week, which it did 4/4. The third week it set was a purple week, either a purple or a brown week, which was week 37 of 2021-2022, and it actually did 3/4. Then this particular week is the 4th time since 2020-2021 season, and this is also a red week. So it is to complete the color sequence this particular week. So it's actually projecting 4 numbers here, but since I've forgotten the other team, you can actually go through your records in week 10 of 2020-2021 to see the two teams, the two teams were paid together to give you one full-time job instead of two. So those are the two teams you have to look out for on every time it sets, which were week 10 of 2020-2021, week 16 of 2020-2021, week 10 of 2021-2022, week 37 of 2021-2022, and this week 31 of 2022-2023 season. Okay, I think that will be all for this video recording series, but if you stay with me till the end, I still have one reliable pair for you which has been playing every. That will be all for this video recording series, but if you stay with me to the very end, the last second of this particular video, I'm going to reveal you to a free sequence that has been gifting us 1 or 2 full-time draws on every red week since the inception of this particular season. That is a very reliable pair. Okay, I had to do it at the end of this particular video recording series. So having heard that, if you're new to this channel, just seeing videos on this channel for the first time, and you actually love what you do here on this particular channel, and you want to go a long way to keep receiving this kind of video quality content from us, all I'm requesting from you is for you to click on that subscription button to get subscribed to our channel if you're yet to do so. And also don't forget to click on that notification icon to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series, just like the one you're seeing right now. Okay, because I know very well that you've actually benefited from the sequences which I've actually gifted out to you that particular video. So click on that subscription button, also click on that like button to like this video and all the other videos on this channel. Click on the share button to share this video to all your social media handles. Let more people get to discover our channel and also stand a chance to benefit from the freebies we gift out here on a weekly basis. Okay, having done that, make use of the comment section to drop your comment on whatever you feel we should add or remove from a subsequent video recording series. This will help improve on the quality of videos we render for you guys, and always ensure that we do videos that will save your interest. Okay, now is the time for me to reveal that free pair for you guys on every red week since the inception of this particular season. And that pair comes from a sequence that states that on the special advanced fixtures on every red week since the inception of this season, all you need to do is locate the high score quiz box 3 and box 9 to gift us 1 or 2 full-time jobs. Whatever digits we find on box 3 of high score quiz and box 9 is for a very reliable 1 or 2 full-time jobs. And for this week, on box 3 of high score quiz we have number 11, and on box 9 of high score quiz we have number 43. So between number 11 and number 43, one of them is going to gift us a very reliable banker from there. It's a must pay. If I'm to decide or to choose which one we are to go for, on a personal note, I would like to go for number 11 to be a full-time job, because I have a sequence that actually killed number 43 this particular week. So number 11 to me is good to go from the two pairs, but always treat pay as pay, because the one we love might actually fail us and play the one we do not love. So that will be all for this video recording series. If you actually loved what we do here and want to go a long way to appreciate us, click on that subscription button to get subscribed to our channel. And we so much appreciate you guys, because once we start growing massively in number, I so much appreciate and continue in this good work. Thank you very much for having taken out time to see this video to the end. I remain your host, Raymond Engineer. Happy winning and have a lovely week ahead. Bye for now.